guys, so this is going to be my slightly late weekly check-in. I'm using a different angle, so let me know if you love or hate it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you'll see my really messy hair and massive head during this. So we're just having a little play around. So first off the bat, you may notice that I did the days wrong like an idiot. But luckily one of my lovely subscribers did tell me, and it was just easier to do it this way, if that makes sense. So things might be a bit different and not where they're supposed to be, but I will explain. So let's get started. So as you guys know, at the weekend from Friday onwards, I was in London because it was my friend's hen party on the Saturday. So on the Friday, obviously we went through this bit, but what I didn't note down is that I actually decided to deposit the rest of my lifetime ISA money so that it would max out for the year, so that I knew that I'd be getting the additional bonus from the government of £1,000 and I wouldn't have to include it in my weekly money allowance. And I know that's just done, if that makes sense. So with the Money Box lifetime ISA, the maximum you can put in a year is £4,000 and you get 25% of whatever you put in. So that would be obviously an extra £1,000. So altogether I should have £5,000 for this tax year. I think it is still in the process of going through the terms of the bonus. So yeah, I did have to deposit £3,928. That just came from my mortgage savings from my main bank account. Then on Saturday, it was actually Friday, but you know, sometimes it comes a day late. So I get on Uber. This was from my parents' house to my friend's house where I was staying. It was quite late, so I assume that's why it was £18.65, because it's not too much of a distance, I don't think. It's probably about 20 minutes. And I'm going to pop this down as a cash envelope just because I did pay on my card, because you know it's linked to Uber, but my parents have given me the £20 in cash, so technically they paid for it, because I was not willing to do that. I was happy to get trains and stuff in London at like 10 o'clock at night. And then this is where I messed up. So I put all of my Saturday amounts the Sunday amounts in the Monday box because everything was a bit behind because I messed up. So we're going to count this as a no spend day because technically Tuesday would have been a no spend day because everything needs to go forward. So there would be a no spend day in the week. So that still counts as a no spend day, guys. But essentially on Sunday, I paid £1.60 to travel around. So on the Sunday I had my nephew's first birthday party, so I had to travel down there. Luckily my dad picked me up halfway because travel at the weekend, how everything's like cancelled and there's like bus replacements and all that kind of crap. So yes, so that came out of my money pot. The hen party that I went to, obviously, as you know, I've saved for that in the hen pot. They did ask for some money towards the hen party for like the drinks and the food provided. This is going to be quite controversial, perhaps, to some, but I didn't go to the full thing because, sorry about my arm, because, so it was an all day thing. It started with brunch, then it was like games and things in like a open park, the Olympic Park, if anyone knows, and those kind of things. I was happy to not have brunch because it doesn't bother me, and I'm not a game person, like at all. I hate games. So I was like, oh, I can skip that. So I was going from 4 p.m. and that's when we were going back to her place to have drinks and play more games, but they're more like the quizzes and stuff on your phone. So I was like, all right, then that's fine. And then they were going to order pizzas later in the evening. So I ended up having, I think 3, maybe maximum 4 cups of drink, and I think at the end we had 1 glass of Prosecco. So I've had maybe 3 or 4 or 5 drinks in total, and when the pizza came, it wasn't like divided out. I'm gonna sound like such a little, I don't know what. So I only had, I think, 2 slices of pizza. And they asked everyone for £19. Now my question is, do you think that's an okay amount to pay for the amount that I had? Obviously I budgeted for it, so that's not the issue. I was just a bit like, I hope you're asking everyone for this. I hope everyone's paying for this. I hope this is not for the entire day and it's just for what I went to. So just a question. Let me know down below your thoughts. I promise I'm not one of those people that will refuse to pay anything. I did pay. So that came out of my cash envelope for the hen party. And then on my way back to my friends from my nephew's first birthday, I popped into Sainsbury's because it was literally boiling hot. I was like, you know what, can't trust them to have snacks, kind of want a really cold drink, maybe grab an ice cream. So I did, and altogether that was £7.80. So we're going to pop that in unbudgeted. And then, so the Uber, this is where it gets really confusing. So the Uber from the hen party on Saturday came out on the Sunday, which is here. Am I confusing you? I'm really sorry. So that was £11.18, and I did take that out of, oh, wrong one. I did take that out of the hen party. I still feel like that's a lot of money because I think I was in the cab maybe like 10 minutes max. So considering I paid £18 for a 20-minute journey, I paid it was after midnight though, guys. Maybe that's what it was. And then £5 from Moneybox came out, and £2 from Moneybox came out. So that was for my lifetime ISA, and I think the £2 might have been from the savings account I opened up with Moneybox again. It's really annoying it keeps moving it down to £2. I wish it would just stay consistent. And then, oh gosh, my brain's working overtime. Okay, so I've written down gifts £8, but what did I'll have to get back to you on what that was for. But obviously that came out of my cash envelope. I'm not sure. And then on the Monday, not the Sunday or the Tuesday, if you've watched my Instagram, and actually the video is now live, it went up yesterday, or the day before. So I bought a positivity planner, or a positive planner, and that was £21.69. So this is the planner you would have seen previously if you watched my video, but it's essentially a planner with well-being and like your thoughts and intentions in mind. So I was kind of going through a rough patch like this entire weekend, just because there are things going on with my family and personal things, and I was getting in my head and I was feeling awful, and I felt like my mental health was kind of fraying a lot. Like I was literally like crying on public transport, which is never fun, but luckily it was sunny so I could put my sunglasses on for some of it. But anyway, I grabbed one of those, and it obviously was an unbudgeted spend. I think I might take this out of my cash envelope, but I'm not sure. So right now I'm just going to pop it down as an unbudgeted. Don't regret it. I'm actually going to start it from tomorrow, so I will let you guys know how it's getting on. And then Costa. Must have been for my sister. Oh no. So, but sorry guys, I'm literally going through my memory while I'm doing this. So it's a bit backwards, but in the morning I was coming from my friends to my parents to then go home, if that makes sense. So actually, I'm not going to confuse myself. I'm going to do it in time and just confuse you guys. So apologies. So from my friends, I went to my best friend's grave, sorry if it's a bit morbid, to visit her. I hadn't been in a while. Obviously I live down here now, so I'm not able to go as much as I want to. So, oh, and I haven't even written it down. Okay, we'll write it down here then. So oh, that's why I put it there. I'm an idiot. So I basically bought her some flowers, and I decided to take it from gifts, because I don't have a miscellaneous envelope or a specific me envelope. I have a treat yourself, which is essentially for like clothes and skincare and anything like that, but I don't have a like specific me one. I don't know if I'll incorporate that maybe in the future. So that came from gifts. While I was there, I also grabbed a smoothie from my the cafe there basically. Again, super hot in London at this point, and my dad was actually feeling a bit unwell, so he was actually going to be leaving work, so I had to kill a bit of time between visiting and leaving with my dad. So I grabbed a smoothie. It was £3.75, which is a bit extortionate, I'm aware, but I was a bit like, it's fine. Travel obviously come from my travel pot, and that was £3.60. And I think that was from the previous day. Then I went home with my dad, hung out with him for a little bit, and I went to Costa and met up with a friend that I literally am lucky to see like once a year. I think we probably broke that record now. But we went to Costa and I spent £8.05, but only because I hadn't at that point eaten breakfast or lunch. So I grabbed myself a toastie and one of those new like frap things. Didn't appreciate it. I think I got like a mint something or other. It was okay, but I didn't end up even finishing it. Not great. And then does that say £5 or £3? Can I even read my own writing? We're gonna go for £3.17 from Chip came out. And then I decided to buy a winter coat from ASOS and some earrings for my sister's wedding. Unbudgeted, of course, but these are the earrings. Something really simple, but wedding-esque. Most of my, I don't have like, basically I have a lot of earrings in my ear. I have 4 earrings in my like main earlobe area, if that makes sense. And my main, I don't have like good main earrings for a wedding, so I grabbed those. I actually did just return the coat because I kind of loved it, but it was kind of giving me dressing gown vibes. So yeah, that happened. So I will be getting my money back. I think I'll be getting like 30 something back. So that's absolutely fine. And I did make a note as well that, so if you guys follow me, you'll know that I'm using my 50 envelope challenge to save money for my parents to go on the cruise, for like their joint 60th and their wedding anniversary as well. And my sister was booking it, and she called up and said, I'm booking it, we all need to give a deposit of £100. And then obviously she was like, can you get Anita to do it? And I was like, you know what, I'll just do it myself. I'll pay for me and my other sister, and because she's got the wedding, she won't need to worry about this too much. So I paid the 200, my sister paid the extra 100 that she needed to pay for, and that came out of my savings, which I will put back once I finish my 50 envelope challenge. My sister will obviously pay me back for her 100, and then I will put the 100 back from the savings challenge into my savings account, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, guys. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place in this video. It's not great, is it? And then no spend on Wednesday or Tuesday. And no spend on Thursday, which is great. It's mainly because I was working from home this entire week, guys, hence why you're not going to see coffee. You're just going to see the rest of it. And then on Friday I had a later shift because I worked on Saturday. I got an hour back from my Friday shift, if that makes sense, so I chose to start later, and I was starting at 1 o'clock. So I decided, obviously I announced my giveaway winner on Thursday and decided I was popping into town on Friday to post it straight away. I never want you guys to wait for giveaways. As soon as I can get to town or to a post office or wherever, I will do it. So I decided to go into town on Friday morning, and let's do it in order, even though I haven't written it in order. So obviously I had to pay for travel, so that was £4.40 for an all-day pass, which is cheaper than if you do singles. When I was in there, I spent £6.85 sending the parcel. The other thing with me is, because I work in a manner with parcels, I never want to choose the cheaper option because I know the worst case scenario for that. So I will always have somewhat of a budget in mind, but I will always choose a tracked quick service for you guys. So I was guaranteed for that to be delivered on Monday under assigned track service. Luckily it turned up the next day, which I was astounded at, and congrats again to the winner. But yeah, I then had to pay for the actual Jiffy bag, and that was £1.99. From there, I went and got my eyebrows done, needed for the wedding. That was £5, and that came out of my beauty envelope. Then, where did I go from there? I just went and got a coffee. So I went to Dunkin' and got it wasn't actually a coffee. What did I get? I got like a strawberry. It wasn't a lemonade. I can't remember, guys. But that was like £3 something. And then I chose to get the mini Dunkin' bites, 4 of those, and they were £1.99. And I think like for that, I'd just get like one drink from Starbucks. So yes, I will definitely keep giving Dunkin' a go because everyone raves about it in America. I don't know about you guys, but I always hear about it. Then my sister chooses the best time to get sick, a few days before her wedding. So she wasn't feeling too good, and I was like, get your ass to the pharmacy, we're sorting this out, there's no way in hell you are not going to enjoy your wedding because you feel like crap. So I picked up a lot of medication for her, apparently stuff she already had, but it's working and she's slowly getting better. So that was £8.55. I'm kind of hoping she pays me back, but I don't think she will. Then I went on Amazon and I picked myself up, I actually have them here, some show party feet. I tried on my heels for the wedding the other day, and normally I'm absolutely fine to an extent, to like 2-3 hours in, then I'm dying. But for some reason they hurt me, and I was like, no, I need to wear these shoes. So I'm hoping that these work. These were £5.50. And again, I got told by Amazon that these would come on Monday, and they came next day, which was cool. So that's all ready for the wedding. And then, obviously, like I mentioned, with the post office and stuff, we announced a giveaway winner. They got the choice of £30 on whatever gift card they wanted. They chose an Etsy gift card, and annoyingly, Etsy only do denominations from like £15, and then it goes up to like I think it's like 25 and then 50. So the only way I saw fit to do the 30 was to do 2 £15 gift cards. So yes, Jenna, I hope you enjoy your Etsy gift cards and all your budget with Zoe goodies. You absolutely deserve them, and I'm so glad you already have them. It's pretty incredible. And then yesterday, so this is gonna be so confusing for my life, and probably for you guys again, sorry guys. So when I go back to, okay, so the wedding is on Wednesday, and then I am coming back home after that, and on the Saturday or Sunday my parents are coming back to the house with me to help with the boys, and then the Saturday or Sunday they're going back home. I'm jumping in the car with them to save myself some money, and going back to London because on the Monday I have my friend's wedding. I still need to decide what to wear, and then on the Tuesday I am coming back to here. So I did have to buy a train ticket to get back from London to here. So that cost £13.64, and that came out of my travel amount. Then yesterday I needed to obviously give back my coat that I decided not to keep. So I took Nathan and I went to the shop with him, and I picked up a drink as well because we were kind of low, and that's not okay. And I picked up a chocolate for him and his brother, and that was £2.89. I mean, I'm going to put it down as unbudgeted because I obviously didn't budget for it, and it just came out of my Monday. Then I drove my sister and the boys, and we went to B&M, and I spent £20 from my home envelope, but it came to £23.07. So I paid the rest by card. But to be honest, I did pick up some items for like the bathroom and stuff. So realistically, I could get the money back by taking it out of beauty. And I picked up some bits because my brain thinks, what's the worst that can happen on the wedding day? Like, as maid of honour, like, it's down to me to fix all the issues. So I picked up some like painkillers and some blister plasters and things like that. So yeah, I bought things like that. I bought myself an extra towel for the bathroom, just random bits basically, some books for the boys. And then Chip came out, and that was £3.64. And we are now on Sunday, when this should go live. I haven't spent any money yet. I would love to say I don't plan to, but I might be heading into town with everyone, because they just want to get everything done basically, and not have to run around last minute. I know my sister needs to pick up a few bits. I don't intend to spend money, but it's warm, so the likelihood is I'm probably going to grab a drink at least, if nothing else. But yeah, that is everything. The only thing left to do is obviously do our weekly allowance. So as you can see, I've still got £10 left in bacon. I also didn't write that down either, I'm terrible. Basically last week when my sister went food shopping, I gave her £20, wrote her a long list and said I need all this stuff for baking. I made some like caramel chocolate pots, and I've made my red velvet cookie bites again. And I'm actually going to bake today for work tomorrow, because tomorrow's the last day I'm in before the wedding. I took a week off. So I'm thinking I'm going to make some kind of like cinnamon cookie things. But anyway, yeah, we've got £10 left in there, which I'm not going to touch because I think I've now got all the ingredients. But we are going to take our £5 out from weekly because I didn't use it. And we're going to go into our savings challenges, and straight away we're going to our £5 savings challenge where this will go in. So pop this one here. Like that. Give it a count. Let's have a look. So we have got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115. So we're not quite halfway, but we're getting there, guys. As I always say, I still don't know what to do with this. I've decided as well, it doesn't help me, so feel free to shout at me in the comments. Basically with my parents' holiday, it's extra to give them like a balcony room, and I know that's something they really want. It's an extra £400. So I said to my sister, you know what, it's my parents, like, they never ask for anything. They deserve a break, a good one they're going to enjoy. So I'll pay the extra £400. So I think right now it's about like £1,100 each that we have to give. But then if I add the £400, it'll be £1,500 to pay. So I need to find the 400 or it would be, no, because my savings would be 1275, so I only need to find like 200 and something pounds. So I don't know whether I'm going to use this as a catch to pay the extra that I need for the cruise. But yeah, I'm in a really weird mood lately of just wanting to buy things, and it's not necessarily for myself, but also for others, and it's not good. And I just wanted to note and to see if you guys noticed, down here I've decided it's a great idea to write down anything throughout the month that I need to save for the next month, if that makes sense, because I'm always really bad sometimes at remembering that I need, like, oh, it's for birthday, or oh, I need to do this. So far, so the Amazon Prime's obviously going up. I pay for it monthly, sorry, and I'm thinking of just paying the £79 and not getting that increase, if that makes sense. Also, it means that obviously I won't have to pay monthly. So I've noted that down because I think I'm going to do that next month. Also, I need to start saving for Black Friday, that's coming round, and I know I'm going to want to grab especially some hair products, maybe some skin products, and anything else. Like I said, it's my parents' anniversary next month and my mum's birthday. Birthdays always get £50. Anniversaries probably only get £50. No idea what to get them. I also need to save for events because in October I'm going to my friends for 3 or 4 days, I think. So I need to save for that so that I'm not relying on them, and I can actually do things with them. And then I need to save for my next giveaway, which is 1,000 humans on Instagram. I'm currently on 940 something, I think. So we're close, and obviously I want to make it a good giveaway, so I need to be prepared ahead of time. And then next month, I've already wrote it down here, I've pledged £20 to Jade from Oxmoor Studios, her Kickstarter, that fingers crossed she'll be able to do. So I need to implement that £20 into my next budget. So I definitely recommend writing it all down, because if you're like me, you're going to forget something and kick yourself. So yes, that is everything. I hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. I will definitely make sure to update everyone on Instagram for this week, because obviously it's the big wedding week. I mean, the wedding's on Wednesday, but things will be happening. I'll be working tomorrow. You can't see. I'll be working tomorrow, and then I have a driving lesson. So not much is going to happen tomorrow, but I'm getting my nails done by my friend on Tuesday. And we'll be going to the hotel and getting things ready. And then Wednesday's the big day. I'll be doing lots of behind the scenes, guys, if any of you are interested. Thursday, obviously, we'll still be at the venue, so maybe some behind the scenes of the actual venue. And yeah, hopefully I won't be hungover. And then, I don't know, I'll do my next weekly at that point as well. And yeah, oh, it's key to note as well, tomorrow, the treatments my sister is getting has minimised a lot, because obviously she was sick, so she wasn't able to do it this weekend. She's just going to get a luxury pedicure, basically, from my friend. So I should have some leftovers from the £100 I budgeted, so that's exciting. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great week. I hope you've enjoyed my really waffly, extra long video that's only supposed to be about 10-15 minutes. It's now doubled. Apologies. But yeah, have a great week, guys.